Hi Year 3, happy Wednesday. I hope you enjoyed the mind math activity yesterday. Today and tomorrow we're going to be finding part of a set. So our focus question today is, what if 4 children share this box of sweets equally? Okay, so to do that we need to find out what the calculation will be. So how many sweets have we got in our box? Let's count. Count with me, we'll count in twos. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Okay, so we have 12 sweets altogether, and our question is, what if 4 children share this box of sweets equally? Okay, so let's learn. A quarter of 12 sweets is going to equal 3 sweets. Okay, so our calculation is going to be 12 divided by 4. And what if there are only 3 children? Okay, so our first calculation was 12 divided by 4 is 3. Our next question is, what if there are only 3 children? So the calculation is 12 divided by 3, and we can also write that as 1/3 of 12 sweets. Okay, so what is 12 divided by 3? Let's do our 3 times table using our piano fingers until we get to 12. 3, 6, 9, 12. So 12 divided by 3 is going to be 4. So a third of 12 sweets is going to be 4 sweets. If I shared them out equally, one person is going to get 4 sweets each. 4, 8, 12. Okay? What if there are 6 children? What's our calculation going to be? Well, we've still got 12 sweets altogether, so it's going to be 12 divided by 6. How many 6s make 12? Well, we know that one because double 6 makes 12. 2 is a double, so 12 divided by 6 equals 2. So a sixth of 12 sweets is going to equal 2 sweets, okay? And if we had them, we would share them out, and this is what they would look like. Okay? So, we've got counters here to help us. We need to find out what is half of 8 apples. Some of you might be able to do this in your head, and that's absolutely fine, but I want you to prove you are correct. What is half of 8 apples? So I've got my 8 here. I've got my apples. So I know half of 8 is going to be 4. So I know it's going to be 4 in each. However, I need to prove I am correct. So I'm putting my apples here. And I'm using counters to help me. What is a quarter of 8 oranges? So let's write the calculation. We need to do 8 divided by 4. Okay? That's our calculation, 8 divided by 4. We've got our 4 parts here in our bar model, so let's put them into our bar model. So there's 4, and then you put them in again, and we know that it's going to be 2 in each. We also know it's going to be 2 because 4 2s make 8, so 8 divided by 4 is going to equal 2. So a quarter of 8 oranges is going to be 2. Half of 8 apples is going to be 4 apples. Okay? What is 1/8 of 8 pears then? Okay, you might be thinking, oh, this is a bit of a different one. But let's work out what the calculation is going to be first of all. It will be 8 divided by 8. How many 8s are divided by 8? Well, we know that 1/8 goes into 8, but let's just prove we're correct. So let's put these 8 pears into each bar model, our 8 parts, and we can prove we are correct. So 8 divided by 8 is going to be 1. So 1/8 of 8 is going to be 1. So it's going to be 1 pear. Okay? A little tip is whatever the denominator is, you are dividing that by however many you have. So you might have pears, you might have sweets, you might have apples. Okay? Try and remember that. I want you to use, if you're at school, you need to use counters. If you're not at school, you need to use any objects that you have. Okay? for your tasks today. So I'd like to complete the blue task for today, and you just need to make sure you have proven you are correct, okay? And please make sure you write the calculation too so you can see what maths you are doing. All right, good luck.